Hi, and welcome to another edition of Bauer Business Bites. My name is David Tighe, the Managing Director of Bauer Media here in Northern Ireland. And each week we take a look at some of the businesses right across Northern Ireland and we try and get some insight and opinion from them. This week I'm really pleased to be joined by Elly Hunter, who's the Marketing Director of Tayto. Elly, welcome to Business Bites.
Thank you very much. Good to be here.
Well, it's great to see you. I'm just wondering, are you joining us live from Tayto Castle this morning?
No, sadly not. With coronavirus, it's all been about just staying and working from home. But I've always got my trusty bag of Tayto cheese and onion to hand and do an awful lot of product sampling from home.
Well, that's great. That doesn't sound like a bad job at all. Let's just talk a little bit about Tayto. I mean, iconic brands, known right across, I would say, the world at this stage. Tell us just a little bit about the potted history of Tayto in Northern Ireland.
Yeah, well, the brand actually started in 1956, so we're now what 61 years, 65 years old coming, um, and a hugely successful brand. We're the number one crisps and snacks brand in Northern Ireland, and totally iconic. Our cheese and onion is known and loved all throughout the world, certainly by the Northern Irish diaspora, with its unique flavour. It's actually a secret flavour. Um, we are based in Tighe normally, and we manufacture using local product, local potatoes, local packaging, and the castle itself that we're based in is a 600-year-old castle. We have Mr. Tayto is there all the time, supervising all the crisp production. And yeah, it's a great brand. We go from strength to strength. We innovate as much as we can. We've got a popcorn range, hand cook range, a range of snacks, plus all of obviously our iconic flavored crisps.
It's a great story, and it's one that be great to talk about further as we have this conversation. So, in the last 12 months, businesses have had to pivot, and they've had to perhaps change the way they approach their business. Has Tayto had to do the same? Has anything changed with you in the last 12 months?
In terms of appeal for crisps, I would say that appeal for crisps has gone up. It is that treat that people have been able to have at home. It's great for sharing at home with one's family for self-indulgence. But as you would understand, the nature of crisp purchasing and consumption has changed. There's not the outdoor type of opportunities, and so an awful lot of our impulse crisps through food service accounts, through vending machines, the cafe, the outdoor sort of culture, sandwich deals, etc., has all gone away from us. And so our mix has really changed. We are now very much selling a lot more multi-packs, a lot more sharing packs, and obviously, really importantly, from the key convenience and multiple retailers in Northern Ireland. So the demand is still there, but the mix has changed, and so it has been a bit of a learning curve in terms of changing all the production schedules. There's been a change to margin of product because the higher value smaller packs, I suppose, or the higher margin smaller packs have sold less, and then the less margin multi packs have sold a lot more. So mix has changed. Consumers still love us, absolutely. We are still iconic and still part of Northern Ireland's culture. Our biggest effect, I suppose, has been, or the biggest surprise has been the uplift in online sales. We've grown 130% year on year in online sales, and literally people are ordering from all over the world, especially in GB, to actually get their taste of home. I suppose they haven't been able to come and visit friends and family in Northern Ireland, and it's just that taste of home. There's an awful lot of nostalgia, and this brand, I suppose, is seen as a comfort to people in the past year.
Yeah, yeah. I think there's definitely studies that prove that brands that have been in a place for a long, long time, people tend to go back to them in tough
Yeah.
moments. So that obviously that seems like that's the case. So who'd have thought online crisp sales were a thing? It's something that absolutely surprised me, I have to say. And do they do the people? I must investigate further. Do people do this directly, or do they do it via the retail outlets?
Yeah, we have our own online shop and we've had it now for about 10 years. We were one of the first brands, I suppose. Well, certainly we were the first crisp brand to do it. And that was based on demand from the Northern Irish diaspora who really wanted Tayto crisps. And so we send boxes all over the world. I think at Christmas time we sent to 86 different countries. And we offer our full range and also a selection box of 8 of our best-selling ones. And also a range of merchandise. And this is all on our online shop at www.tayto.com. And it has just been so successful for us. I think our biggest issue has just been with coronavirus and Brexit, the postage has been a little bit of a nightmare. So getting product to the far reaches of Canada, Australia, America has taken a little bit longer than expected. Plus, also, there's been a bigger on cost in terms of the cost of postage. And so they've been challenges been working through, but our customers are very patient with us and are just so excited whenever they get their boxes of crisps delivered. There's an awful lot of social media posts and sharing of their joy at getting their box of Tayto.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant. And of course, I suppose a lot of businesses have had to pivot online in the last 12 months, but you guys were already
Yeah,
there. So,
yeah, we were very lucky. Yeah.
it's great. You're also running an initiative around Tayto Craft. What's that? Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, Craft is our hand-cooked brand of crisps. It's all handcrafted at Tayto Castle. And looking around, I felt it was really important that we showed support for the artisan craft makers in Northern Ireland. And sitting at home and looking out there in terms of what buy for Christmas and all that sort of stuff, there is such a wealth of talent in Northern Ireland in terms of that artisan making stuff, from pottery to pots to knitting to sewing to painting. There's an awful lot of really good craftspeople out there, and I felt that we really needed to show some support for them because they haven't had the markets that, for example, Georgia's market, they haven't had the craft fairs, etc. So there hasn't been much of an avenue for them to sell their product. So I felt that there was an opportunity to offer, and what we're offering is 5 £1,000 funding grants to local artisan producers. Basically, the only qualifying criteria is that they need to be based in Northern Ireland, they need to employ less than 5 people, and they need to make a crafted product. And so what we're asking them to do is to explain what they do and what they would spend the money on in 750 words and enter. And this entry needs to be done by the 4th of April. And then we're going to be judging. We've got an independent judging panel, of which Pete Snodden from Cool FM Breakfast Show is one of the independent judges. And then we will announce the winners on the 16th of March. And basically, it's a real opportunity for people to get £1,000, whether it's to build their own website to be able to sell their product, whether it's to upscale their business, whether it's to buy raw materials. We really are just open to any ideas really that people would like to actually develop their business.
It's a really good idea, and obviously giving something
Yeah,
back is a huge part of the Tayto story as well. So
yeah.
if someone's watching this and they want to get involved, how do they do that?
Well, basically go on to one of our social media accounts, Facebook or Instagram, or certainly it's on Cool as well in terms of their Facebook site. But it's www.winwithtayto.com is the website, and you'll find all the details, the terms and conditions, and the entry form there. It's as simple as that. It only will take about maybe half an hour to fill in, send it away, and could obviously be in with a chance of getting the grant. And any of the winners will obviously be featured then within all of our publicity, and we will make sure that they're covered on our social media channels so that we're raising awareness of those people too.
Well, it sounds like a great initiative, and we're happy to support the initiative, and we're also happy to support businesses like Tayto here in Northern Ireland. It's a success story, and long may it continue into the future. So,
Yes.
Elly, thank you so much for telling us all about Tayto this morning. It's been fascinating. We appreciate it, and we wish you the very best of luck, and to everyone that's employed at Tayto and everyone that's a part of that story, the best of luck into the
Well,
future.
thank you very much. Thank you very much for the opportunity to talk to you. And yeah, we are certainly looking forward to a much more rosy future.
That's great to hear. Thanks, Elly.
Okay, bye.